Hi, I was just driving home and I was thinking about you, and here's what I thought of this part two, okay? Part two of what we talked about yesterday in the video about you coming into the interview and coming in with the serving energy. This is about them. How can I help them, right? And now I want you to think about how amazing that feels on the receiving end. Okay, so again, I want you to think about our consult, our conversation, the first conversation we had, right? How did it feel for you to be talking to me? Okay, have been on these consultations where I felt whether they were on my side or whether they were concerned about them. And when they were on my side, it felt amazing, right? I felt like they are there for me. I'm held, I'm taken care of. I'm supported. And so that's the feeling of that conversation, that first conversation, right? Like, yes, they're the right person, they get me, they have thought about me, right? So think about that feeling, because that feeling is very important, because we always act, whatever we do is coming from a certain feeling, right? If we are feeling like they're not on our side, we feel maybe disappointed, right? Or maybe closed off, right? So we tense up. We're like, no, this person's all about them. So we tense up, we feel disappointed. And so from that disappointment, we withdraw, right? Or whatever we do, like we say no, we walk away. So that feeling is very important. But when we feel heard, when we feel taken care of, like supported, we open up. It's an opening up feeling. And from that opening up feeling, we say yes. We're like, yes, please help me. I see you are thinking about me. Help me, okay? So then that's number one. So think of that feeling, right? So when you're going to be going to the interview, that person you're going to be talking to, they're going to feel something. They're like, and that feeling is not going to come from how you show up, right? They will hear you and they will see you, but it's always still up to them, right? So it is kind of tricky what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, whether you are serving them or not, it's still up to them what they think. So, but we all people, we see it, right? We feel what the intentions of the person are, but the feeling will still come from their thoughts. So if they see you thinking about them, they're going to, maybe have a thought. Yes, she gets me. She gets what I need. I want her help, right? So that's one. So that's the feeling part. And the other part I'm going to talk about now is the impact of your help to them, okay? So I want you to think about your kids, and I don't know whether you have your parents or in-laws or whoever, like, imagine an amazing babysitter you have for your kids. Maybe you have them already, maybe you want to have one, right, in the future. How does it feel for you when you leave your kids with that babysitter? Okay, I know for me, I have an amazing nanny, and so she's providing a service to me. It's valuable to me that she's watching my kids, and how that service is impacting me is it gives me peace of mind. I don't have to worry about their safety, about what they're eating. She knows exactly what they should be watching on TV or not watching, how many minutes on iPad. So I know that she will only call me in emergencies. She will not bother me with questions that she knows that are not important to me. I trust her to make all these decisions. So the impact of her value, of her service that she's providing to me, is that I have peace of mind. I can do my job and I can go on about my day, and I am not worried. I'm never thinking about her. Her service to me is, I never have to think about her and what she's doing, right? So think about that. Isn't that amazing? Right? If she came to me all the time with questions of how I want her to do the job, I would be so annoyed. I'm like, come on, dude, just get with it, right? So if that could be the service, right, for you when you hire a babysitter, you really want to have peace of mind. You're like, I just want to fully trust them, and I never want to have to think about them, right? Because I know they're doing an amazing job. Okay, so now we transfer that onto your job, right? You're your boss who is tasking you with being in charge of a branch or people. I'm not sure if it's a branch or not, but you're going to be a manager, right? You're going to be in charge of people and services and how everything's running. So you are providing value to them. Okay, your service is valuable to them. That's why they're paying you money. But how that service affects them is the impact. Okay, so the impact of your service, the impact of your value for them is what? What is it? Like, my guess would be same thing, like peace of mind, but it is an amazing question to ask them. Like, what would be a dream come true for you when I do this job? And they might say, yeah, you know, I want to just go get together for lunch with you once in a while and we just shoot the shit, and I'm not worried about how you're doing the job, right? I don't have to micromanage you, I don't have to teach you, right? So again, that is for you as a employee. You're like, can think from their perspective. You're like, what do they need? How do they want to feel, right? They want to feel relaxed, or they want to feel freed up, like free to do their job. Like, Leah's got her job, so I don't have to worry about Leah and all of that. I can just do my job. Okay, so that, boom, that's super powerful for you to get out of your brain and think about how that affects them, right? And you're going to have to make those decisions in the job every time when you're thinking like, oh, you know, maybe I should check with them, what do they want, and all the decisions you're gonna have to do in the job, you can apply the same filter. You know, do they want me to ask them about this, or do they want me to decide and not bother with them with that? Like, what do they actually want, right? How important is it to them for me to ask them about it, or what would they want here, right? So that is the same process when you're within the job, right? Okay, all right, let me know what you think, and I'm just gonna be shooting you all these videos because you hired me for this, and this is super powerful stuff to provide to your people, to your employer, to your employees. Okay, it's raining hard. I hope you can hear me well. Okay, bye.